Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy reader here on YouTube. I use my intuition and spirit and tarot to communicate messages to you, the viewer. Today we will be taking a look at your love story from A to Z. So we'll take a look at how your person felt when they met you, the circumstances around meeting your person, and current situation and future situation or potential within that connection relationship. So if you haven't met your person yet, it's okay. This will be just the situation or energy around when you encounter your next connection. But if you are with someone, we're going to use all of the cards in the tarot. So all the stars have to align for this to work. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm a little doubtful here to see if the energy flows out. But yeah, we'll start from first encounter all the way to present and then future, which obviously you can't confirm. But if it sounds like the rest of your story, then chances are energy is shifting in a way to manifest the outcome that we see with the cards. Okay, so might be a little ambitious with 3 piles using every card in the tarot, so I might be talking a little quick. This reading's not for everybody, so if you're not believing, stick around and we'll see if I make you a believer. All right, so for those of you guys new to pick a cards from left to right, you will select one of these towers. So we have the lepidolite, we have the pink opalite, and then the howlite tower, pointed tower. So this is the lepidolite for pile pick number 1. And I will also pin the timestamps in the comments. This is the pink opalite. All right. And this is the howlite. Okay. So take a pick. Feel free to pause it. And yeah, in this one, just really concentrate on your, go with your gut, but really concentrate on one because like we said, all stars got a line for all the cards to tell your love story, okay? So I will see you at your timestamp. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. You picked the lepidolite tower, pointed tower. This will be your reading. All right, so we will be taking a look at your love story from A to Z. So circumstances around when you met your person, how they were feeling, what was going on. And we'll run with all the tarot, all the cards in the tarot, all the way to current, to future potential within a connection. Now, if you're not with your person right now, then this will be circumstances around your next connection. So like I said in the intro, this will be interesting because we will be using all the cards. So all the stars have to align to tell your love story, and we'll see how accurate this will be. All right, so Spirit, we're asking for the love story for pile number 1, lepidolite group, about their connection with their person, past, present, and future circumstances around the current situation that they're in with their person. Thank you so much, Spirit. And pile number 1, lepidolite group, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. I'm so excited to take a look at what we see. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle until I feel this is about ready. All right, Spirit, what's going on? Pile number 1, their love story. Okay, we got the 2 of Wands, we got the 4 of Pentacles, we got the 2 of Pentacles, we got Death, we got the Sun, and we got the Tower. Okay. So give me minutes and I will get into your love story. All right. So what I'm picking up is that your person, or the person that you're going to meet if you're not in a situation right now, lives at a distance from you, okay? And this person was very much not interested or looking for a romantic interest. Your person was, yeah, just kind of not interested. And I take it that you were also not really looking for a relationship. Now, I feel as though once you guys connected, there were a lot of things going on, but I feel like connecting with your person when you guys, I guess, had your first encounter, there was a realization that whatever mode or mood or situation that you were in, you kind of didn't want to be in anymore. So both of you guys experienced a tower moment. There was a realization about how miserable I guess you guys were in your life. There was some heavy contemplation around what you guys wanted to for yourselves in the future. And I feel like both of you guys kind of felt the exact same way. Okay. So this is kind of yeah, around, I guess, the period of time when you and your person were encountering each other. Okay. So we have strength, we have the stars, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands, and then we have the Two of Cups. Ooh, okay. So I feel like your person was very established, potentially already in a committed situation. Now, not necessarily married per se, but very established. And I am still seeing that your person was at a distance, that you guys were a long distance from each other. And I see that there was a desire immediately to move things towards romantic partnership between you and your person. Okay, so I'm feeling as though, because we have this Two of Pentacles underneath this King of Pentacles, I think there was a challenge around your person having their stability and contemplating what exactly they would want with this connection with you. But there was a lot of desire, there was a lot of attraction. You got the Sun and the Ace of Wands, which is, yeah, there was a very clear understanding that there was a desire here. And there was also an understanding that in order to move forward with a partnership, there was going to have to be relinquishing of some sort of stability in this person's life. And they'd have to experience a tower moment in order to move forward with a partnership with you. However, there is a strong desire to do so. And you were coming up as a wish come true for your person, okay? But they had to really hold back their desire because of the fact that they had all this stability in what they created, even though they were coming up pretty miserable. And I feel like you were coming up pretty miserable too. So when you guys met each other, or will meet each other, there is this instant knowing that you guys are what each other wants or needs. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands, Moon, Temperance, Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like your person most likely was first to move in. with showing interest. And I feel like your person, despite their fears around not knowing where this is going, or their fears about how much of their stability they'd have to relinquish or would be impacted, they were still coming in pretty open-minded as far as wanting to drive in to go after what they want. And I feel like they most likely came in pretty strong and offered this couple love. And when I say couple love, it's like they either, yeah, like they weren't really playing any games. They were showing you an interest that they wanted to have a partnership, a loving partnership with you, despite their fears, okay? And in their mind, they were feeling as though there was some way that they'd still be able to balance what they had existing. I think because they were already established and because it is long distance, there was a lot of fear, but they were able to balance out these fears and still move forward with this confidence and show interest in moving this forward, okay? So they're giving you a glimmer of hope at this point. So I'm getting a lot about your person, and I'm not quite sure how it was you're feeling, but this is how your person's feeling, okay? So we got the Page of Swords. We got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like your person went in pretty hot and heavy here. The Hierophant. Got the World. The Three of Cups. Okay, and we got the Knight of Wands. So I feel like your person, the commitment that they were already established with, I feel was most likely a marriage. Now, if it wasn't a marriage and they had a job they couldn't leave, or some sort of structure in their life that is at this point still, they are tied to, or were tied to, okay? So I feel like after them coming in and extending this cup of love, there was a tough discussion about their situation and having an open look about their situation. And I feel like they were kind of standing in a position of still wanting to move forward and fight for the connection, but they knew at this point, or came into the realization, that they'd have to put an end to their commitment, okay? Their marriage, their contract, whatever it was that they were committed to here. And either that would have to come to an end, or they'd have to put it to an end. So they decide to just kind of chill and enjoy your company and still show desire, but more lighthearted energy. So I'm getting like flirting and spending time and just, yeah, enjoying your company as best they can at that point in time. Okay, so we got Six of Pentacles. We got the Hangman. We got the Ace of Cups. Got the Queen of Cups. We got the Devil and the High Priestess. Okay, so then this connection takes another deeper dive, and there is there is heavy contemplation on your person's side about, now this could be both of you guys, okay, but I'm going to read this like it's your person. So if this sounds more like you probably can go to another pile, but sorry, hold on, I'm going to have my coffee. All right, there's like contemplation and taking a look at what exactly do they want to invest in this connection? What exactly do they want to put forward in this connection? Because they definitely want a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. And aside from their commitment, they kind of want to break away because they were unhappy emotionally and start a new beginning. So they're taking a look at what can they invest in this situation, because they start having like deep feelings. So now these feelings were putting them in this devil energy because they knew they had like other commitments, but they were kind of stalling out at this Three of Cups, which is more lighthearted flirtations and hanging out. But I feel like these feelings were fast approaching here, okay? Like deep feelings. And with the High Priestess, there is this knowing, okay? So under the subconscious, there's this knowing that this connection is, there's something more going on here, okay? So the fact that the Devil is here with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, I feel like there was this understanding that there was something more why these feelings were coming up. And I feel like this person was potentially not acknowledging the depths of what was really going on at this point, okay, within the connection between you and them. So you'll know what, when we get to the point that's current. I still feel like we're still kind of in the past here. Okay, yeah, Judgment. 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. 5 of Cups. 6 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like after this Devil and High Priestess energy, which is really intense and very deep, okay, that this person had to have this awakening, this judgment, make this decision. Either they're going to invest and be dedicated to this connection and put in effort and stay dedicated, or, you know, or they'd have to leave this situation, because the only two results at this point was this burden, which is very heavy, because to go through, you know, detaching from their existing commitments, potential divorce, like all the complications of potentially a long distance connection. This person's feeling very overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed with the amount of dedication and effort it's going to take, and this kind of, you know, hitting them hard because they're having this judgment about it. Or, you know, they leave and have this like leave or stay and have this 5 of Cups, which is like this regret or remorse, and feel like really sad about, you know, if it doesn't work out, they're going to be left in this 5 of Cups, and either which way they're going to have to face this 5 of Cups, because they might have to put themselves in a challenging situation in order to move forward the next step in this connection. So they decide to pull away with the 6 of Swords and mentally free themselves from feeling this heaviness and this decision. And it could very well be that you experience a pause in this connection where your person just emotionally pulls away and starts to just focus on themselves here with this 9 of Pentacles. They're working on themselves, or figuring out what they want. They're trying to establish themselves, stand on their own. And the Chariot, the 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Justice, King of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so by this point, your person is in some sort of torment mentally, because your person is like heavily fantasizing about this connection and where it can go and what they can do and what they have to do in order to move forward. But they're being really held back by their limitations, okay? So either they're telling themselves that it's going to be difficult to move forward because of everything that they're going to have to do in order to progress. So this is still them and their 9 of Pentacles, and I feel like this is them really trying to figure out what they want, and they're really stuck in this 8 of Swords energy about what they can and cannot do, but they're heavily wanting to and fantasizing about the potential within this connection, okay? And this Justice can definitely speak of divorce as well, but this Justice can also just mean bringing balance back into their life, whereas the Chariot's also bringing balance into their life. And because we see this King of Swords, this is someone who's heavily in their logical brain, okay? So they're trying to wrap their logical brain as to what it is they need to do to sort through some of this mental anguish, because remember, they wanted to move away from some of the pain, mental thought, and you know, here with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, almost like feeling like you want to give up because you're not quite sure how much effort or energy it's going to take to get something to come to fruition, okay? King of Swords, I'm feeling is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, pretty strong here, because it's right by Libra here as well, so could very well be Libra energy in the birth chart, okay? But definitely your person now in this state, I feel, is still pulled away. Feel like they're heavily fantasizing. They're trying to get you out of their brain. They're telling themselves all their reasons why they cannot move forward, why they're unable to invest and put in effort the way that they probably can, or that they're telling themselves they can only invest a little bit, so not enough to balance the scales here and what else they'll have to do in order to move this forward. All right. I don't know why I'm getting a froggy throat. All right, Six of Cups. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, okay. Ten of Swords. Ooh, we go from the Ace of Pentacles to the Ten of Swords, okay. Nine of Cups. The Lovers. Ooh, okay. And the Nine of Wands. So all I see here is flip, flop, flip, flop. So after your person goes hermit for a bit, even though you didn't see the hermit, I felt them pulling away. I feel like at this stage, your person is like mega hot and cold, okay? So they realize and recognize there's a soul connection. They feel very connected to you on a soul level. They want to move forward and extend, and they probably gave you some sort of indication that they want to move forward here, okay? Or at least they themselves felt it, okay? So I don't know if I feel like for a lot of them, they came back to you, or somehow you guys start talking again, or somehow, yeah, there's this rekindling. This could be, what's it called? Reconciliation. There's this reconciliation, and then there's this glimmer of hope, okay? But that don't last very long. Like, that lasts very short, and then there's an ending to this connection. So potentially it was, yes, let's start, and then this is just too painful, I'm calling it off. And then there is this decision that your person's in after this breaking it off as to what's going to make me emotionally happy, like myself, bring me the most fulfillment. What's my wish here in a situation where I'm going to have to decide? But if I do decide to follow my wish and what it is that I want, I'm going to be in this Nine of Wands energy, because I'm still really guarded, and I'm going to have to stand my ground and fight for what it is that I want. So I feel like here with this Lovers card too, that this is talking about a third party. So I feel like your person was potentially still in a third party situation, which is why this flip-floppy is happening. And your person is then now heavily contemplating what it is that they want to do, okay, in this situation. Four of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Magician, and the Four of Cups. Okay. So I feel like you're coming in as the Empress and this Queen of Swords here. So I feel like this hot, cold, whatever was going on over here made you want to put down a boundary as far as what it was that you're expecting or wanting from this connection. And I feel like what you were trying to push towards is this Four of Wands, which is, you know, stability, unity, coming together with your person. This is also the marriage card. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get banned. Okay, so which is coming together and building the stability. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you know, you're able to say exactly what it is that you want and have this discussion. And the Empress shows the potential of how your person sees you in this connection. And there is this indecision that your person is still sitting on, whether it's like, do they build that stability, you know, or what do? They know they're going to have to manifest something. So at this point, I feel like your person is still looking at what it is that they have to maybe give up, or they're still kind of in this Four of Cups mode and they're wanting to manifest something different. But I feel like your person is having a tough time here because they're more focused on lack and what they don't have at this stage of the connection. And so there's a lot of sitting and indecision about whether they want to move forward. And I feel like, yeah, like after they ended it, or I guess the ending, you had to protect yourself and be more Queen of Swords and kind of focus on your own self. Okay, so again, I don't know how long these stages last, but this is kind of what I'm seeing. Let's move on to the next. So we see the Fool. Let's see the Knight of Swords. See the Page of Wands. See the Hermit. See the Five of Wands. And we see the King of Cups. Okay. So now we see your person taking a leap of faith and openly communicating after a period of the ending. So I see another reconciliation, or at least your person's reaching out here to communicate to you that they want to take a leap of faith. However, they talk to you, but they want to go into their hermit mode because they're very conflicted about their feelings, but they don't tell you this, okay? Because they're conflicted about their feelings. They're a hermit about it, but they want to communicate to you and have an open discussion that they want to, you know, move forward and start in this connection because it ended, and whatever went on in this connection has been put to an end. And because of your boundaries and your ultimatums of what it is that you want for yourself, this person, you know, obviously wanted to rekindle this in a different way. So they had to be very honest and open and come in. But on the side, what's really going on is they're internalizing this battle of fighting their feelings and their emotions here with the King of Cups. Okay, so it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but lots of internal battle here. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. We have the Emperor. We have the Five of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. The Six of Wands. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to just move this a little up. So after Hermit, I think your person still hermits a bit, but your person goes through a period of, yeah, like needing to really take a look and resolve any pains that they have around this situation, and more importantly, I think what they came into this situation with. And I feel like they hit a point where that stability that they had when they started as the King of Pentacles, or the Ten of Pentacles, where do we see that? Yeah, this Ten of Pentacles right here, that when you guys first met, and I think we had the King of Pentacles here as well. Yeah, King of Pentacles. So they're feeling really Five of Pentacles, was just polar opposite. It's like they're low confidence. What can they give you? But I feel like there's still this ego about them. They still want to be able to have, to offer something. So in order to move forward, it's very difficult. They're going to have to heal themselves in order for them to want to move forward and be successful in providing you the stability that you're asking for and that they want to give you. Okay. So I still feel like they're still pulled away in this case, and they're still contemplating wanting to offer this couple love in order to be successful, in order to offer you this stability. Okay. And I feel like you're coming in here now as the Queen of Pentacles, and that's Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, Emperor's Aries. All right, so I'm just gonna do this. And we're going to keep going. 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so I feel like in this state of the connection, it's probably very challenging for both of you guys. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety in how this connection is progressing, and because of this third party or this inability to work together because of outside circumstances and situations, maybe there's slight deception. I feel like the deception is on your person's part of maybe not being completely honest with their feelings of how they want to work in this connection. And like I said, there might be third party, so there's a lot of heavy anxiety, sleepless nights. There's a lot of maybe saying things they don't quite mean or doing things they don't quite mean. There is this lots of communication between you and your person that's, you know, moving this forward, but also causing your person a lot of anxiety. This also speaks of travel and communication, but I feel like, yeah, the deception here is your person is really attracted to you and wants to, I mean, your person here clearly wants to find a way to work with you because they're highly attracted to you, but I feel like your person is still very torn and maybe not acting in their best light, okay? So Queen of Wands here, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's keep going. 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 3 of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the Wheel. Oh my gosh, look how this ended, you guys. Well, we'll see. So, walking away from what doesn't emotionally fulfill you. We started with someone who seemed very disinterested right here with this 4 of Pentacles and this 2 of Wands, looking at their future. They look pretty miserable. Like, look how miserable this guy looked. Okay, considering what they want for themselves in the future. Okay, and there you show up. And so they're emotionally walking away from what doesn't fulfill them. Okay, heartbreak, clearly. So they're experiencing heartbreak in this situation because, I mean, that's why they were torn, going back and forth. They have to leave their stability. They might have to, you know, that King of Pentacles, now they're feeling more like the 5 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of heartache and heartbreak, but there's this truth that comes with this. There's this need to accept the truth and communicate the truth and be honest with the truth, which is, what do they want for the future for themselves? Okay, we have the 3 of Wands here. We have the 3 of Pentacles. There's a need to work towards their future potential of what they want, and they're being honest and open, and what it is full emotional fulfillment with this 10 of Cups. What doesn't fulfill them, 8 of Cups, future, 10 of Cups is what they want. And this Wheel is showing how destiny is spinning in such a way that this person is moving towards their future, their 10 of Cups. Okay, whether they know it or not, they're being guided towards, because this major arcana, they're being pushed towards, guided towards this 10 of Cups, which is their full emotional fulfillment. And this is giving me the whole destiny, that they're destined to move towards what's going to give them the most fulfillment here. And because we have this Ace of Swords, this is the truth of what they need to embrace for themselves and be open despite the pain with this 3 of Swords. And I feel with the pain comes an acceptance that they'll have to leave or walk away from what's not emotionally fulfilling them. And again, we see here with distance, this card. So potentially this person's considering going the distance in order to get their 10 of Cups, which is this truth that they're needing to embrace. And this is all talking about divine timing. So in divine timing, that is what we see. Okay, so that seemed to make sense to me. That's probably someone's story. Sorry, it took a little bit to get going. This could have very well been talking about your person, could have been you. You might want to go check out another pile. I enjoyed this reading. Hopefully you did too. Leave a comment, leave a like. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Hello, beautiful people. If you pick the pink opalite tower, then this will be your reading. So, very interesting for pile number 1. we'll see what your love story is, A to Z. So we'll ask Spirit for clear and concise message. We'll take a look at circumstances around when you meet your person, past, okay, when you first meet them, present, and future potential and the connection. So you could be really anywhere on the timeline. And if you're not with anybody, then this will be kind of the situation around when you'll meet your person and just kind of how that story progresses. We'll be using every card in the tarot to take a look at that timeline. So like I mentioned in the intro, it'll be pretty interesting to see how that unfolds, and all the stars need to align for the cards to tell that story. I think it panned out pretty accurately there for one, but I mean, I don't know who's resonating with that. Could very well be your energy and your person's energy in another pile here. So just kind of try to take whatever is resonating, and if it doesn't, just go elsewhere. So it might not be the pile for you, okay? So thank you, Spirit. Clear and concise message. Thank you, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy of you and your person or future person if you're not in a connection right now. Let's see. What is the situation when pile 2 meets their person? What's going on here? Thank you, Spirit. All right. So we have the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. Starting off with the High Priestess. 4 of Wands. All right. 4 of Swords. Aeon, which is the Judgment card here in the anime deck. And the 5 of Discs, which is 5 of Pentacles. And then we have the 3 of Discs, which is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm just going to move this over. All right. Okay, wow, this is pretty powerful. So I feel like this is your energy, but could very well, you could flip it if it's your person's. But I feel like there was this desire and this knowing of what it is that you want. I'm going to read this as you, okay? And what it is that you want is happiness for yourself, stability, okay? There's this like bubbling under the surface of a desire in your subconscious that you want stability, you could even potentially want marriage, you want unity, you want to come together and build a foundation, okay? But you're in a period of healing because potentially you've had past experiences where they weren't very good, but you're kind of torn between, you know, I'm in a state where I still need to heal. Deep down, what I really want is to have this stability, but I'm in a place right now where I know I need to heal because I'm feeling really down and out, okay? And with this 3 of Pentacles, it's like, well, am I ready to collaborate or start something in a way that is going to build this foundation? And I feel like you're kind of not quite sure that you're there yet, but deep down, you know what it is that you want, okay? Oh, now we got the Queen of Swords, got the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, we got the 5 of Swords, we got the King of Cups, and we got the Lovers. Holy camole, this is coming in fast. Okay, so I feel like your person comes around that time where that's your mind frame. Again, like I said, you can flip-flop if this is, you know, maybe how your person's feeling, but the Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, okay? And we have King of Cups here, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I feel like somebody, and I'm going to take this as your person, comes in very much unexpectedly, and potentially you feel as though there's a lot of competition. Your person seems like they're not interested in you. Your person is probably involved in some sort of situation in which you have to kind of come in and, yeah, either help your person, or it's a very challenging situation when you meet your person, okay? But there's definite feelings on your person's side about how it is that you help them, or how it is that you came in when they're struggling or having this challenge. Okay, so it was very unexpected, and I feel like the intention was just to help, but feelings were there, just there, like they just quickly developed. Okay, Prince of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Empress, and Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay. So feelings, like I said, are there. We have the Knight of Wands, which is very passionate. Okay. And there is this need to balance out everything kind of moving very fast. But there is this investment in time and energy and a truth in this situation of what's actually going on here. And I feel like your person sees you as this Empress here. You're coming up as the Empress, and there's instant recognition and a feeling of love and a desire to share with you in a partnership, because we have the Lovers followed by the Two of Cups. Like there's a quick recognition that your person wants to have a partnership with you. Okay, a romantic partnership. This is like very beautiful right here. The King of Cups, the Empress, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, so let's keep going. Seven of Wands, the Fool, the Page of Cups, the Magician, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so your person is really wanting to fight, like, for this connection. Your person, despite how difficult the situation seems, they're coming in with this Fool energy. They're being very much in fight mode to offer love to you. They want to manifest you. They're going to stand their ground. They're going to fight. Yeah, I just want to look, because I feel like when you guys met, I think you had to stand up for your person. I think your person was in a situation where you wanted the truth to be told. This, like, you kind of helped your person in some sort of way. So I feel like your person here now feels like they owe you something, because they're really wanting to fight for this connection, okay, and manifest you and extend this cup of love. Like they're already wanting to share with you. There's like recognition here. And now if they're the Empress, then you could very well be this King of Cups here, with the emotions, or at least your person has these strong emotions for you, okay? Let's keep going. Three of Cups, Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, okay, and Ace of Pentacles. So I am feeling like potentially you might even be involved in a third-party situation, or at least have lots of options. I feel like your options is to kind of keep things maybe lighthearted. Maybe you like to socialize. You like to keep your options open. You're really attracted to your person, and your person is very much this fiery personality that you're really drawn to, who has emotions for you. But I feel like your person wants to start something here that maybe you're not really wanting to start, because your options here is to more be look at your options, balance your options, and enjoy yourself, your network. Whereas your person, despite how attracted you are to your person, has feelings, and she doesn't look all that happy about having these feelings either, because they're very overwhelming, but wants this Ace of Pentacles, which is like grounding this connection or planting the seed to take this connection to the next level, okay? Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups and Art, which is the Temperance card in this anime deck. Okay, so I'm going to read this like this is you, because it's hard to differentiate whose energy is what in this whole thing. So hopefully this is making sense. But I feel like you aren't very nice to your person so much because you're really still, I don't know, enjoying yourself with light energy. There is this Seven of Swords, which is more like self, maybe thinking more towards what's going to make you happy, which causes this heartbreak. Okay, this pain, this heartbreak. And potentially you're experiencing heartbreak, so you're a little bit selfishly defending your own self. But I feel like there's this lack of effort, or this not enough energy due to heartbreak in order to put enough effort to start an emotional new beginning, even though there's a recognition that this is like going to be your emotional fulfillment here. Okay, with the Nine of Cups, this is like getting one's wish. And with Temperance, there's a need for balancing out emotions here and starting an emotional new beginning. But I feel like there's not wanting to, or not being able to put forward any sort of effort here in having an emotional new beginning and getting one's desire. Okay, Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Moon, the King of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So at this stage of the connection, I feel like there is this not wanting to let go of this person. Even though there's heartache, there's soul recognition here with the Six of Cups, that there could be a full emotional fulfillment between you and this person. And this Ten of Cups speaks about, you know, wanting to embrace this and maybe come in with an offering or reconciliation to want to have this. I feel though with this Four of Discs that you're still fairly guarded and maybe not completely communicating this or expressing this because of some fears. And it's more of just a thought right now. Okay, like right now isn't in this stage that you're just kind of thinking about the potential in this connection, but there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of holding back. With the King of Swords, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and it's more of just a thought of what it's going to take. There's a lot of fear because there needs to be this give and take. The Six of Pentacles is, what do you need to invest here, you know, in order to get your Nine of Cups, which is your emotional fulfillment here. And there is, like I said, this want or need for reconciliation because you feel like there's this potential of a Ten of Cups. Okay, but the Ten of Cups is going to take this effort and this energy that you might not quite have, because you need to invest here, and you're kind of more Seven of Pentacles than you are Six of Pentacles. All right, so here's the Emperor, which I feel is you actually. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the Hermit, the Sun, and the Page of Wands. Oh, okay. So I feel like you're the Emperor here, and you're coming in as this person who enjoys your stability, your singlehood, but you're Eight of Swords about it, which means you're kind of setting your own limitations. You're being very Emperor in your way of, this is how I live my life, this is how I want to be. And you have to do some introspection as to what you're telling yourself or where you're limiting yourself with some of these thoughts in order to get clarity on how it is that you want to move forward, or if you want to move forward here with the Sun. Okay, so we got Leo, we got Virgo, and we have Aries. But there is definitely this period of needing to look inwards to really get clarity on a situation of how you want to progress, how you want to invest, if you want to invest, how you want to move forward, because you're inspired to move forward in some sort of way. but you're still stuck in this Eight of Swords mental prison. All right, and potentially some ego that needs to be resolved because you're still guarded as far as letting your emotions show. And because we got this Nine of Pentacles, like I said, that's like wanting to have freedom. It's like the single card. All right, so we got the Six of Wands. We got the Ten of Swords. We got the Nine of Swords. We got the Six of Swords. We got the Page of Swords. Holy, a lot of swords. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. Holy, you are like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you're a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or if this is your person experiencing this, then your person. Because there's a lot of mental thoughts, okay? Like so much so. There's like so much anxiety, sleepless nights, mental health, like repetitive thoughts. There's an ending. There's an ending here of that causes a lot of pain. That's like either I'm victorious in this, but something has to give and something has to end, and there's mega anxiety, and there's a need to move away from these mental thoughts and this anguish. And I feel like it's caused a lot by this Eight of Swords. It causes a lot of anxiety and the understanding that there needs to be an ending to move forward away from this. But in order to do so, there has to be embracing the truth, having communication about the truth, embracing the truth, right? Because in the Hermit, there is some introspection about what is the truth, what's going to provide clarity. And really the Sun, with the clarity and how to move forward here, it's having open communication, because the Page of Swords is all about communicating maybe bitter truths. Same with this Knight of Swords. You know, it's having a conversation about the truth of a situation, which might be painful, might not be ideal, but wanting to move away from this painful situation. And because I feel like we have the Emperor and the Six of Wands together, these are both like ego. I feel like there has to be a death of an ego here in order for there to be steering away from pain and more in line with truth. Okay, so this could very well be your person, but this is how it's coming up. Okay, the Universe, which is the world. Ooh, ego death. Total ego death here. Four of Cups. Okay. Five of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. The Hangman. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I feel like shortly after the ego death, there's this realization of where things are at, okay, and what maybe is required in order to move this connection forward. I feel like there's a lot of sadness and there's a lot of feeling emotions, whereas the last row we were kind of more in our head. I feel like there's a need, once the ego is released, to embrace emotions, no matter how painful, in order for there to be progress in this connection. And I feel like there's still this period of limbo because there's still some need for healing, some need for feeling emotions, some need for what is it that, you know, you truly desire here, what needs to come to a full end in order to move forward. So there's this like perspective shift. And now I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune, which is talking about destiny and things changing, you know, things changing for the better here with this new perspective. So now that the ego's gone, there needs to be a new perspective. And this is coming in with this Wheel of Fortune, okay? I'm still reading this like it is your energy. Now we got the King of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We got Death, which is Scorpio. Two of Swords. Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of where there is some sort of surrender here with the Death and the Two of Swords. There is an end to indecision, and moving forward, I feel in this connection, the desire to move forward, the need, the want, the drive to move forward causes stability to have this tower moment. So you might experience where your family situation or your stability or your structure of what you've built gets flipped upside down. There's this tower moment that needs to happen. Now, I don't know if we're in present, future, or past energies, but I feel like, yeah, at this point, there is this stability with the King of Pentacles and this Ten of Pentacles that comes tumbling down because the indecision now is over. There's a death to the ego. There's a realization that there's a need to drive forward in this connection. We got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles on top of each other. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And we got Strength. Beautiful. It's Leo. We got the Knight of Cups. Ooh, we got the Hierophant. We got the Eight of Cups. And we got the Devil. All right. So we got Taurus and we got Capricorn. So very heavy earth energy here. So Queen of Pentacles, this is stability. This is having one's control in order to offer this cup of love to take things to the next level of commitment. Could very well be marriage, but just taking things to the next level here. The desire to move, to level up this connection, you know, and to walk away from something that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. So even though we see this family structure, emotionally, there was something missing. Just, you know, you're feeling like you're needing this emotional fulfillment. And somehow, because there's this tower, there's this devil energy tied to this tower where maybe you get hung up and stuck on the fall of what needs to collapse here in order to release yourself, to go after emotional fulfillment. It's very difficult. Just keep going. King of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Star, going after one's wish. Justice, also a marriage card, which is Libra. We got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Three of Wands. And we got the Chariot. All right, so beautiful ending on this one as well. So I see someone here, which I feel is you, moving forward with following your dreams and what it is you want to balance out what's going to bring you happiness. Justice also, like I said, does speak about marriage, contracts, and that sort of thing, but it's really leveling out things in order to move forward with an offering of grounding this connection to take it to the next level, because this page is offering this Pentacle as like a hope to move this connection forward for the future, because Three of Wands speaks about future potential, taking a look at the future. And with the Chariot, this is a need to balance things out, the dark and light shadows, but it's going through adversity, but being able to really control a situation in order to bring emotional fulfillment for the future for yourself. Because with this Star, it's like having the control to go after what it is that you want, having the control go after what it is that you want. This is also the Travel card, and it is like going the distance here to go after what you want and balancing out the scales of life here for yourself. Okay, King of Wands is also someone who goes after what they want. Lots of wands, so lots of passion. And I feel like with the Star, it's definitely a wish come true for you. So yeah, this is what I see here for pile number 2. That was really pretty. I don't know if this is you or your person. It kind of was a little bit difficult to tell here, but hopefully that made sense to you. If that resonated, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you at another pile if you're so inclined to go visit that one. See ya. Hello, my beautiful Howlite group. If you picked the Howlite Pointed Tower, then this is your reading. Now, we will be taking a look at your love story, A to Z, past, present, and future energies or future potential. Now, if you're not in a connection, then this could be your next connection and kind of how it's going to go. 1 and 2 went fairly smooth, I'd say, but kind of difficult to tell whether it's your person's energy or your energy for me, because all I'm doing is picking up energy. So if this sounds like it's coming from your person's perspective or not your perspective, then go check out another pile. We will ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for pile number 3 regarding their love story from A to Z, past, present, and future energies. Thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy of you and your person. Thank you so much. All right, so, and yeah, like, it's kind of difficult to tell where you're at because energy shifts and you could be anywhere in this timeline. So just kind of take what resonates, but we will be using every single card in the tarot to tell this story. So like I mentioned in the intro, all the stars must align in order to communicate this love story. All right. Shuffle like this. Okay, let's begin. Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, Ace of Cups, ooh, lots of aces, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, one more, 10 of Swords. Okay. So when you meet your person, I feel like you are in a situation of coming out of something that is very painful. With the 10 of Swords, it's something coming to an end, maybe something that you were defending for quite some time, or were in a position where you felt like you had to defend, but you felt left out in the cold. There was a realization that you wanted a new beginning. You wanted to be prosperous. You wanted to experience love. You wanted an emotional new beginning, and you wanted to experience these things. Okay, so there's like a realization, a clarity, but the reality of the situation was potentially you weren't feeling all that great because of you being involved in a painful ending of sorts. Now, this could very well be your person. You could flip the script. If that wasn't you, then this could be what your person's circumstances were at when you guys meet. So now we have the King of Pentacles. We have Temperance here. So we have Sagittarius, and then we got Earth energy with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We got the 2 of Swords. We got the Lovers. We got the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So I feel like in enters your person, and I feel like your person provided this clarity to you, what it is that you want to bring into your life, a sort of balance. And I feel like your person was bringing in a balance of newness. Okay, so emotionally what you wanted, emotional fulfillment, but also this desire to start new in an area, to build something that was exciting. Okay, but with the 2 of Swords, there's this indecision. Lovers is also speaking about a decision, because maybe they come in and there's like, what do I do? Like, I'm still kind of reeling in this loss, or I'm still in the state that I'm at. And there was this look at, you know, do we make this decision to move forward with this cup of love, with this Knight of Cups? Like, do I extend this cup of love? Because the Ace of Swords is all about decision and action and change and having a new beginning and clarity. And in this card specifically, I see like he's looking at this cup. It's like, do I move forward? Do I make the decision to move forward with this cup of love? Because I'm feeling these feelings over here about clarity, about my person bringing me in balance of what it is that I'm feeling I've been missing or wanting. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands. Now we got the Queen. Oh, we had the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. Very cute. So that is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The 8 of Wands speaks of lots of communication, also speaks of travel. Okay, 5 of Cups, the World, Nine of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Okay, so I feel like there's circumstances here when you and your person meet that it could potentially be because there is the long distance, because we have the World and the Eight of Wands, which is both speaking of distance. So there's this heavy sadness that comes with, you know, not being able to maybe have the stability and this connection that you guys desire. There's also this single stability that you guys have about yourselves. But I feel like with this Seven of Swords, it is leaning on not being true to follow emotions and maybe being more Nine of Pentacles in your own kind of success, but still neglecting maybe this emotional new beginning and this Ace of Pentacles, which is starting new. So, you know, you guys very well could both be experiencing this Five of Cups, which is sadness. And yeah, so I guess based on what we saw over here, which was this need for decision, there's indecision, there's a need for decision. There was this Ace of Swords, which is moving forward in clarity and a decision. The decision could have very well been to choose to just kind of remain single, maybe even put an end to what could potentially be, which is the Seven of Swords, because it could very well be sabotage of this connection, okay? So this could very well be your person or you, depending on how you can resonate with this. So now we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. The Three of Wands. And we got the Seven of Pentacles. Two sevens on each other. Okay, so I feel like there is this destined way about this connection that was unstoppable as far as feelings, because when you got the Queen of Cups, there's this deep intuition, there's these feelings, and there's also a lot of desire to move in. And I feel like because we got the Knight of Wands, which is wanting to go in there very fast and furious, it also can speak of someone acting on intuition, right? What the Queen of Cups is also intuition. There was a communication, an honest communication about, you know, is this is kind of what I feel, or what do we want here for the future, because we're considering now taking a look at an adventure for the future, or what's to come in for the future. So it could very well be discussing, you know, what sort of effort and energy here are we looking at in order to build these goals so that we can move this forward, as it potentially might be destined to move forward, okay? But I feel like it's a tough discussion here with the Page of Swords. Could very well be, you know, honest truths that had to be discussed, like distance, because this also speaks of long distance. But there's this intuition, there's this knowing that this is almost destined, right? And what sort of effort, like, do we just give up? What do we do here? Oh, and the candle just went out when I said, do we just give up? So I don't know if that signifies anything, if anyone's at that stage right now, or maybe there's a giving up. But this candle went out, and so that gave me goosebumps. Okay. Wow. All right. So, and I want to hear from whoever's resonating with these, because I don't know if this is making a whole lot of sense, because I'm kind of reading it like it's you or your person. So I'm not quite sure, but let's keep going. We got Strength. We got the King of Cups. Oh my goodness, I'm going to cry. We got Death. Okay. We got the Three of Pentacles. We got the King of Swords. Ooh, and I'm getting mega head rush too. Wow, where's this going? And the Two of Cups. All right. Wow. Okay, so your person, unless this is you, is really controlling how they really feel, and almost having to, like, really, really hold back their feelings, their intuition of where they feel they really want to go. I feel like they're, with this Death card, there is a need to really see things from a different perspective of maybe how the connection was going. But I feel, let me see, Death, we got the Page of Swords, we got the King of Swords. I feel like two things. So either your person holds back their emotions and puts an end to this connection because they're too much in their King of Swords, which is like trying to make sense of everything in order to what it's going to take to kind of build something with you and collaborate in order to have this partnership. Or they put an end to holding back their feelings and begin to invest in this partnership because they logically can make sense of wanting to come together in order to emotionally fulfill themselves in a partnership with you. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing this in two different ways. I feel like your person puts an end to holding back their emotions. That's what I'm feeling at this stage in order to work together. I feel like they're still really King of Swords, and this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their head about what it's going to take, but they want this Two of Cups, which is a give and take, a partnership. Okay, let's keep going. Four of Cups, Magician, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Empress. Okay, yeah, your person is, if this is your person or it could be you, but your person realizes that they're very unhappy, okay, without you or expressing their emotions of what they actually are feeling here with the Strength and the King of Cups. They've been refraining from showing emotions. So it's like they're dissatisfied in holding back their emotions. They want to manifest what it is that they want here, which is going to bring them joy and happiness. This is like their ultimate fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is wishes coming true for them, emotional full fulfillment. But there's this anxiety, okay, that comes with this. And I feel like the anxiety is what it is that needs to be kind of put towards this connection. And if we were seeing their long distance, that is, you know, challenging because with the Three of Pentacles, it's like collaborating, trying to put something together to make it work. So there's this heavy anxiety. And maybe an anxiety about they were fighting their emotions about what was going to bring them emotional fulfillment. And the fact that there's heavy, like this is heavy fantasizing, but also confusion. So because they're very King of Swords and all these emotions are coming up in these cups, it's like they can't fight their emotions anymore. It's like coming very heavy here with the Seven of Cups. Heavy fantasizing about what could be, lots of confusion about what do they need to do to make this work. And the fact that you're coming here as the Empress, you know, this is like beautiful energy. This is love, fertility, grace, abundance. They just see you as like this Empress and they want to extend this cup of love to you. They're fantasizing about it, but it's causing all this anxiety. And it'll also bring them this Nine of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. But they've put an end to something here. Okay, so let's keep going. Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, and we're back in the Swords again. Judgment, Page of Wands, and Justice. Okay, so in this row, I see your person really being kind of held back with this Eight of Swords because it's somebody kind of trapped in their own mental thoughts, and because we're seeing a lot of swords here again. I feel like your person is experiencing conflict of being in their mind, and they might pull away in order to gain perspective and really balance out what it is that they want and make an assessment of the situation that's clear, because this is the Awakening card. This is them now kind of coming into an acceptance of a situation in order to move forward with this Page of Wands and have this communication with you of what it is that they want to drive forward with, right? They want to add this balance into, you know, this is also balance, Two of Cups, into this connection, give and take, balance, equality, justice. Okay. Libra. Let's keep going. Three of Swords. The Star. Queen of Swords. Six of Cups. King of Wands. Ten of Cups. Okay, so I feel like at some point in this connection, if you haven't experienced this already, you're coming up as this Queen of Swords. I feel like you potentially have to be very truthful and stand your ground in this connection. Your person experiences a Three of Swords, which is a lot of heartache because they understand the miracle that this connection really is, with what sort of guiding light and inspiration you've been in their life. But you're Queen of Swords here, and they want reconciliation with you, okay, like almost immediately, because they feel very heartbroken over the potential of not getting their one wish when you're in this Queen of Swords energy. So they want to go in like this King of Wands, which is really going in, being motivated to know what it is that they want to go after, because they know that they want their 10 of Cups, which is this emotional full fulfillment, family, contentment, prosperity, but emotional abundance that they want to have with you, okay? So the Six of Cups is soul recognition. It's coming into harmony. It's reconciliation of potentially, like I said, you might have had to be truthful. Maybe you had to lay an ultimatum or walk away, or express what it is that you were expecting. Lots of pain here with the Three of Swords, sorrow, separation, okay? So here we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming up, and Queen of Swords, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So now we have the Three of Cups here. So definite reconciliation. So I guess you decide to go ahead and reconcile, to move away from this turmoil, turbulent waters. With the Five of Wands, definitely some conflict here. Hierophant, 10 of Wands, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so there's definite conflict here. There's like a heaviness of changing structure or existing structure. So even though there's reconciliation, there's a want, a need to move away from something that wasn't quite fulfilling. I feel like with the Three of Cups, this is like more socializing, network, people, friends, and that sort of thing. But it is the reconciliation happening here. And I feel like your person wants to move away to get closer to the depth of this connection. But there's this like inner conflict about, stepping up the level here of the connection. But there's this wisdom in knowing what this connection means, but that also comes with a very heaviness. And your person's really attracted to you here with the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of desire. There's a lot of law of attraction, wanting to create and build and move forward in this connection, okay? Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius we got, and then Taurus coming up. Ooh, the Creator card, okay? Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Eight of Cups. Okay, so at this stage in the connection with the Creator, that is like kind of like Fool energy. It's like building from nothing. Like I feel like in order for this to move forward, your person, because here we have like no, I feel like your person has to embrace no before they're able to move forward and make a decision, because you got the Two of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, which speaks of balance and making decisions. And Two of Wands is which way do I go, and Two of Pentacles is how would I balance this out and how would I move forward here. The Page of Pentacles is like being able to offer something in a way that's going to establish growth in this connection, and they're very inspired to do so. But in order to do so, they're going to have to walk away from what doesn't emotionally fulfill them, but they might be tied to, okay, this requires change, shifting perspectives, something that maybe emotionally they were tied to, but they have to let go of with this no. And maybe they're still kind of hanging on to that, but they have a desire to want to start anew. This also speaks of travel. So Four of Wands, union, freedom, the Moon, the Six of Wands, the Fool, the Emperor, and the Mother Star, ooh, which is a yes. Okay, so Now we see this Four of Wands, which speaks of stability. Okay, it's also my twin flame card, but it's building the stability and potentially coming together in union. Now there's a lot of fear here. There's some intuition about what could be built, but there is a lot of fear your person is having here. And I feel like here with this Six of Wands, which could very well be the triumph card, right? Like victory, celebration of a win. I feel like this could also be speaking about fear around moving forwards and taking this leap of faith, okay? Because ego is definitely involved in blindly kind of taking a risk in an area, and your person is very Emperor. So I'm seeing Emperor and Six of Wands together. This is definitely screaming out ego. And in order for them to take a leap of faith, this might compromise their ego, okay? But now I'm seeing this ending in a yes. So I feel like your person is heavily leaning towards yes. Like yes, wanting to restore order into this connection, take this leap of faith, okay, in order to build this stability in this connection. Let's keep going. Nine of Wands, Chariot, Five of Swords, the Hermit, Six of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so your person is in kind of their yes mode, but I feel like their yes mode is more fighting. Like they're going to stand their ground and fight for this connection, okay? And they're feeling like they really want to drive through, make progress towards this connection. But I feel like they're still very conflicted. There's still a lot of what it is that they have to let go of, and potentially still acting out of ego that causes some conflict where they choose to internalize. So they might completely pull away because there's a lot of pain that comes with this Five of Swords and conflict. So there needs to be some inner work done to resolve egos in order for them to be able to give and take, to be received, to give evenly, and have this Six of Pentacles with you. And I mean, the Four of Pentacles talks about stability and building a foundation, okay? And I feel in this one is pretty open. I don't feel like your person wants to be guarded, holding back their emotions, holding back from giving in this connection. They want to be open, but they need to build this stability and be successful in what that looks like. Build back the security in this connection, but there needs to be some healing, some solitude in order to do the shadow work, to be able to do this give and take. Page of Cups, High Priestess, oh my goodness, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so wow, what do we have here? Coming in with communication about love, about creatively wanting to take that first step in offering love, an inner knowing of what this connection can fully mean if they move forward, would result in this Ten of Pentacles, which is like this ultimate, you know, prosperity, family, building your structure, coming together, building your legacy, okay? And there's a lot of fear here, I think, because we were working with the ego, fear here about, you know, the give and take, the balance give and take, and how much energy and effort and dedication it's going to take. A lot of hard work in order to build that stability. And I feel like your person's still in their devil energy because of this Emperor. There's lots of fear definitely around this, okay? But there's a knowing and there's a want to move forward, to extend this cup of love in order to come in very slowly, because the Knight of Pentacles is talking about slowly, but it's going from A to Z, very slow, but still moving forward with this idea of wanting to ground this connection and for the positive, okay? Definitely seeing the Devil here is still some fears tied. There's a Tower moment, which could very well be the ego shattering. And there's the Hangman. Ooh, so we're ending in a note where after the Tower moment, the destruction, enlightenment, release, and I feel it coming with this Hangman. There's a need for reflection. There's a period of waiting, and then a period of rebirth, because after the Tower there also comes a rebirth, okay? So How they transform after this tower, after releasing this devil, we do not see, which might be Spirit's way of saying what's kind of around the corner. But I feel like needing this higher perspective in order for them to potentially sacrifice something that's holding them back here. There's a desire to want to move forward, but there's also a need to release ego. And I feel like your person will have to learn how to release because they are still devil energy. All right. Wow, that was a long one. That's all I have here for pile number 3. If that resonated, let me know. I can't believe your candle went out. Let me know what stage you're at. If this resonated, I'd be interested to see how this all went down. Leave a comment, leave a like. If you didn't subscribe, please do so. I'd be very grateful if you did, and I am very, very much thankful for those of you guys who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye, guys.